Shabot, another episode. You know what I mean? Uh, like I always say, I appreciate y'all for coming out, man. I appreciate everybody. But we go today. I'm gonna uh, I'm gonna get started right away. I'm gonna put the link in the chat. Uh, if you want to get on board, I'm gonna say my little piece, and then we're gonna go. I'm gonna start putting people on the panel. Today we talking about my homeboy Amir Nance. Uh, he had a show. He got some advocacy people working with him. You know what I mean? They believe in him, trying to make a way for him. So I'd appreciate if everybody had positive comments. You know what I'm saying? We don't want no negativity here. This ain't where you talk your ish. You know what I'm saying? This is real business. This man's life is on the line. And I'm just trying to bring some awareness to what's going on with my mans. You know what I'm saying? Uh, we got like I said, we got my man Amir Nance. He's serving 51 years sentence for an act that he did not do. He did not pull the trigger, but he's doing 51 years. A crime that happened when he was 16 years old. 16, a baby. Uh, State officials and DAs and all that, they send their nose up at him. They say a lot of negativity. He had the show. He had the documentary. It's called 51 Years Behind Bars. You can look that up on YouTube. If you haven't seen it, you can go watch it. But it's very touching. Got his mom on there, his granny on there, aunties. You know what I mean? It got the officials that condemned him. Uh, and you see the lack of emotion and lack of empathy in these people is ridiculous. Like I said, we talking about my man Amir Nance. We're gonna get to it right here in a second. I'm finna put the link in the chat. Uh, yeah, it's a real touching situation, man. And my dude was 16, man. Look at your 16-year-old child. Could you give him 50, 51 years, 50? Anything like that? Could you give a child 51 years no matter what he did? He don't know no better. He might got an idea, but he don't know nothing. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna put the link in the chat. We're gonna get on here and talk about this, man. All you gotta do is get on here on YouTube and chime in, and we're gonna talk about it. You can get on the panel with me. The link is in the chat. Yeah, like I said, this is not no rah-rah, no negativity, no foul. This is, man, life is on the line. We need to talk about it, bring some light on his situation. I just talked to Amir yesterday, and he asked me to make a part 2 of this. So I'm gonna do this, and then I got a part 2 where he's gonna be on the phone while we doing this. You know what I'm saying? So uh, y'all go ahead and hop on, man, if y'all want to. Uh, Chime in. If you're on Facebook, chime in. You know what I mean? Leave your comments. I'll see them later. I mean, you can only get on the panel if you come to YouTube. Word to J.O. on YouTube. Type it in. It's going to pop right up. Like, subscribe, turn on your notifications so you get these events. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man. I remember it was my dude, man. Like, for real. Like, I remember when he first got to high school. You know, I came to Knoxville in '93, so a couple of years later I met Amir in on the school bus. He was 14. I was a senior. You know what I'm saying? And you didn't know he was 14 because he had a presence about himself. You know what I'm saying? His voice carried so far, like it rang out. You know what I'm saying? And he was knowledgeable. He was smart. You know what I'm saying? He had ideas. He was real, like paid real close attention to detail. You know what I'm saying? He'd be like, "Yo, J. Root." They should call me J. Root. "Yo, J. Root, listen to this." He'll write something. I'll be like, "Yo, that's next level." You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I met him when he was 14, man. Him used to hang out. His mom's lived on Texas at the time, Texas Ave in Lonsdale. Her name was Vicky, Miss Vicky Nance. Uh, Very nice lady. You know what I mean? Nice looking like she was in the neighborhood. Everybody knew her. You know what I mean? She's a good person. Never in the middle of everything. You know what I mean? She used to date a guy named David, big guy. I'm just giving y'all details, let y'all know that I'm really personally, this is real and personal to me. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Everybody on you, Facebook, man, I appreciate y'all for stopping through. Hit the like button, share this video. Um, yeah, 14, lived on Texas, a little brother. Uh, I knew his sister. His sister was older. Uh, she was very popular. You know, I used to go over their crib and they didn't have too much. You know what I'm saying? They didn't have, I mean, they had the basics. She made sure they had what they needed, but the extras wasn't there. So we used to go out and try to hustle up on whatever, you know what I mean? Try to do whatever we could do to get a little change so we can get something to eat from Soul City or, you know what I mean? Little petty stuff, you know what I'm saying? But no real crime, you know what I'm saying? You might, whatever, just, help somebody out, do whatever you can. Get a couple dollars, we ante up and we do our thing like that. You know what I mean? Uh, Me, him, and his brother. But I'm not knowing Amir 14. You know what I'm saying? I'm not knowing he 14. So when we moving around, I'm thinking he the same age as me. You know what I'm saying? So we come up, we doing our thing, whatever. We out in the street. The community, had a love for each other back then. So he didn't have to. Amir was a very impressionable dude. You know what I'm saying? Like he'll see the dudes and learn from them, and be like, "Yeah, I seen him. I seen your cuz do it like this. Boom, 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 boom," and have it down to a T. You know what I'm saying? He learned real quick. So he was picking up these traits from different people. You know what I mean? I noticed it because I do the same thing somewhat. You know what I mean? But real impressionable young dude, 14 years old, you know what I'm saying? In the streets, didn't have much, you know, the drug epidemic at the time had a hold on his family, you know what I'm saying, a little bit. It's nothing but drug dealing going on around in the neighborhood. So he used to go, you know what I mean, to his granny's down on Tennessee Ave, kick it down there. Okay, when he was down there, I didn't really go down there that much. A couple of times I went down there with him. We was chilling and smoking cigarettes, you know, just something to do. You know what I mean? Get up, no real purpose, ain't nobody hiring, can't get no job. on the job hiring is McDonald's. So you go to school, boom, I graduate, boom. So I I took a turn for the worse. I started selling drugs and stuff in the neighborhood. Amir didn't really get into that real right off. So he would stay at his granny's. And so at this point is when I'm thinking he met up with the shooter, the one that did pull the trigger. I don't respect him. I'm not going to say his name. And he would speak on this stuff like he was like, man, yeah, I was over there with my dude, man. He dude crazy, man. This, that, and other. He used to say that. I was like, man, ain't nobody worrying about that dude. You know what I'm saying? So in Lonsdale, it's all love. He ain't got to worry about negative. The hood is protecting. The neighborhood is protecting him. You know what I'm saying? He's 16 years old. The neighborhood ain't gonna let nothing happen to a 16-year-old without, you know what I mean, protecting him. That's just where we from. It ain't no gang activity. It's just the neighborhood gonna take up for the young dude. So it was that. So we used to have times. We used to chill with Rob Dog, and used to. I used to hoop. He didn't hoop, but he used to rap. You know what I mean? He used to rap. Used to write rhymes, draw, sing, all that, dance. Amir was multi-talented, man. He still is multi-talented. If you ask me, the best rapper I done heard yet. And I'm talking about all levels. The emotion and passion in his rhymes is ridiculous. Talented, very articulate, speaks very well. And he learned this, you know what I'm saying, somewhat before he, you know what I mean, he could speak. He learned a lot of it while he was in jail because he grew up in jail. He went to school and everything. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, yeah, straight like that, man. You know what I'm saying? What up? What up? My man, we got my man Tony on the panel. About to bring you on, bro. Yeah, man.
I'm listening to you, bro. I know exactly the names you're talking about. I'm listening to you.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Thank you for coming out, man.
Always
Uh
supporting you, bro. Support.
yeah. Yeah, like my dude, man. Did you watch the little video that I was sharing that
Now,
said 51 years?
now you talking about the guy you talking about, Almeer and Nance, right?
Yeah, the documentary.
No,
Well,
I
I
haven't seen it.
but just on my page you can go and check it out, man. It's on there, man. This later you can see the story, the detail in the story. Like he got some advocates, some people that's fighting for him. You know what I'm saying? Because this dude was 16 years old, didn't kill nobody,
Yeah,
was there. We know he was there. Yeah, he had a gun on him. Didn't shoot, did nothing. He was
but it
there.
wasn't a good.
No, he didn't. The people know he didn't shoot. They know
Right,
who did it. It's confession and everything, right? This man is
right,
16 years old. He made a mistake that he should be punished for. But
right.
51 years, man,
Nah, nah. You know
51.
what I'm saying? I got I got cousins, a couple of homeboys. Like you said, I ain't gonna speak their names, but when they see me, they know I'm talking about them. You know what I'm saying? That
Yeah,
they did a crime. Unfortunate, the person that was on the receiving end, murder, attempted murder, reckless endangerment, all that type of stuff.
yeah,
Did 10, 15, need a dub, and they out. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? You know what
And
I'm
the
saying?
same
During,
same government let these people out. People that did
mm-hmm.
take a life.
Yeah,
You see what I'm saying?
yeah,
This boy
yeah,
is far from an adult. When you're 18, don't mean you're grown. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
right,
He's far from an adult. Young boy listening to rap music in a community where, you know, but he was pressured. You know what I'm saying? They got the tape saying dude telling him he shot his homeboy. You got a problem with that? Nah, I ain't got no. You know what I mean? Dude was intimidating him. You know what I'm saying? And say, come with me to get this money. They got the tape saying that.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? This dude, take him with him. Here. Where he get a gun? He's 16 years old. I didn't have a gun then. I was grown. We didn't have no gun. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So how he get the gun?
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This is a 16-year-old boy.
Right.
The adult took him to the place. Come on in here with me. You stay here.
Okay.
Okay. Get in there. He get down. Amir freeze. He ain't never seen nothing like that before.
Right.
See what I'm saying? So, and he react. He don't know how to react. Who has that reaction? Know what to do when they see something like this? This is life-changing stuff you see. Right? Who in their right minds know exactly what to do and what to say and let me do this. He's 16. He ain't even passed the SATs yet. He ain't even he probably in applied math. You know what I'm saying? He don't know.
He ain't got his license, none of that. You know
None of that. He can't buy cigarettes. He can't do nothing. He's a child. Now I can see children, they got children that kill their parents. They got children that do wild stuff. Nowadays, they got children that go up in places and lay everything down. Okay? He didn't do none of that. He was just present.
I'm unaware of a situation. Was it the depth of the crime? Was it the surrounding violence of the crime? Or was it
It wasn't that serious. It was just, I'm going to tell you what it was. It was the Radio Shack joint. It was a robbery.
Okay.
The people that were involved, the person that was life was taken was of European descent. You understand what I'm saying? Okay. The shooter was of European descent. The girl that was involved was of European descent.
Okay.
He's the only African American in the equation.
Right.
Egregious crime, we have to punish. We gotta let. You see what I'm saying?
Well,
the other one got the L with no out, right? The one that did it, you got to. In order to punish Amir like that, you gotta give him the L.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But you gonna give his 16-year-old little dude ain't even out of high school yet, but he's still of high school age. You gonna get him 51 years.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Was it the details of it, or was it just a?
It's just a robbery gone bad. Robbery gone bad.
Yeah.
Right. See what I'm saying?
Which is common will make it right, but it's common. But it was sort of done thing. You know what I'm saying?
Say what?
I said which was common. You know what I'm saying? Robbery's been happening since the Wild West. You know what I'm saying? Common crime. The murder made it horrendous, but it wasn't worth 51 years. Most of the time, that's multiple people. You know what I'm saying? Like 2 or 3 people and a woman. A woman to get you, a child to get you. You know what I'm saying? But most of the time, it's like when it's just one person, you get a dub, might get served, something like that. You know, get out after about 10
years. I seen people get 10 years.
Yeah. When it's us on us, I don't think people get out on 10 flat. You know what I'm saying? When it's us on us. So when I say us on us, when it's inner city us on us, not one of them or one of them down at Pal or Ferg, one of us down that way. No, when it's one of us on us, be passing each other on a daily basis. I think people get in.
Yeah, flat. That's what I'm saying. So you give this man 51 years, right? Okay, he done 25 years.
Bad, man. That's bad.
He been in there since he been 16. He's 42
Yep.
years old, 42, 43 years old now, right?
Right.
You telling me that you can't look back and say, oh, yeah, that was a little rough. Let's rehabilitate. I thought it was about rehabilitation, not hold till he dead, till he about to fall over. It's about rehabilitation. He done been to school in there, everything, man. He done been doing all he's supposed to be doing, been working on himself. You know what I'm saying? Doing his thing.
Right.
Robert Davis, hold on. Robert Davis, they took advantage of them. Let me put that up. Let me put that up. Hold on 1 second, bro. Let me put that up. Yeah, man. They took advantage of him. What I'm saying is,
Example out of. Yep.
you know what I'm saying? I'm saying my whole thing is, what if it was your kid that made that mistake, was hanging with the wrong cat? You would punish him, right? You would punish him, but you wouldn't cast him away like that. You would use, okay, you got to do this. Boom. If they gave him a 25 with an L or something like that, I can understand that. You know what I'm saying? But to take this man entire life when he was 16 and 50.
That's too much. That's
When
like
he
well, that's like when you're talking about people that get slammed for manufacturing distribution on
yeah.
small level. On a
Mm,
small level. And 8 years mandatory, 10 years. That's too much. When you letting pedophiles, rapists, people that really terrorizing the community. I'm not saying drugs ain't terrorizing the community. We ain't even on that topic. But
yeah.
I've seen I've seen issues where people have really done things to affect the community as a whole, and they get out single digits.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Where people that on a smaller scale, manufacturing distribution, they get hit with 8 mandatory, 10 mandatory. I got homeboys that just got out. With the dog food, whatever, whoopie whoop, 8 mandatory. No parole until you do 8. You know what I'm saying? Too harsh of a crime just for consumer, inner city consumers. You know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Yes, rather than speak, you know what I mean? But to give them 51, that was making an example out of that. And I don't
yes.
know if it's because of the times that were going on, because there was a lot of cold cases going on, nobody knows who. And they try to make an example of this gonna be you the next time we catch somebody doing this type of deal. But that ain't right. That's
You
like I
got
said, 15 to a dub is normally what I've been accustomed to. So when I have homeboys that do that type of stuff.
yeah.
15 to a dub. They out right now. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
You know what I'm
So
saying?
it's like,
Had a chance, and a lot of the people back then, they done changed their life completely now. They got
right, complete.
businesses. They
Yeah,
got
it,
they got
right,
things going on. They learn from that. You not
right.
even. I know the. I talked to him. I know
Yeah,
he doesn't learn. He's speaking to me about stocks. I'm on the street. He giving me stock tips. You feel what I'm saying? He
right,
telling me about little ins and outs of stuff that he done learn. You see what I'm saying? Through
right.
his journey. You know what I'm saying? Like this dude, he always had a mind where he soak up information. But you got to realize, you can have the information, but your reaction, you know what I mean, how you respond, you have to learn that. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
You have to
right.
experience that. He never had those experiences. He never been in a situation where it got down like that. In the hood stuff happened, but we come along later and be like, dang, man, what happened? You know what I'm saying? Because we was in the crib playing game. I'm in his crib playing a game with his brother. He in there writing rhymes. We doing that all the time, dude.
Mm-hmm.
He don't know how to respond to that. He don't know how to see dude. When dude up, he already know dude crazy. Dude crazy for real. If he's
Right,
like, they evaluated him and said he has no emotion.
Right. He
See what
was
I'm
numb
saying?
to it.
Yeah. And he towered over Amir. Amir was a little dude. He's still little. See what I'm
Yeah.
saying? He's still a little, I mean, but he's still a little guy. That dude
Yeah.
was towering over him, man. Very intimidating. Cold face looking. See what I'm saying? So when you put in a situation when that pressure on you, you don't want to, you know what I mean? You got to try to hold your. You don't know what to do. You just like,
Yeah.
man. And it got bad, and you telling me that's it. He can't have no life.
And another thing is it's a fear for not conforming, or it's a fear for not falling for peer pressure. You know what I'm saying? Especially when you know somebody, they have a reputation of being violent or aggressive,
Yeah,
and not with the hand, but in a artillery type of way. You know what
yeah.
I'm saying? When you know the penalty gonna be this, sometimes you're gonna conform so you don't get that
So you
because
don't get
they know where you be at. You know what I'm saying?
to know everything. You know what I'm saying? And that intimidation, you don't want to deal with that every day. You know what I'm saying?
Right,
Like,
right,
I deal with this. So me myself, I'm the type to say, well, what you gonna do? Let's get it over with, and I ain't going. But he's much smaller than me. He's not
right.
physically like I can hold my own, even though I'm a small guy. I'm talking about I just was bred like that. I came up like that. You know what I mean? The
Yeah,
young guys,
yeah,
the older guys in my neighborhood made sure we, get them up, young
get
dude.
them.
You know what I mean? Type stuff. So I don't mind getting a whooping. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, but like you said, artillery involved. I ain't scared of that neither.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna say I ain't.
I ain't, I ain't,
Yeah,
I ain't scared of it. I mean, I'm not gonna disrespect it. I
right,
ain't
right, right. You got to
gotta respect it, but I ain't scared at all. You know what I'm saying?
right. I got to a point where I wasn't fearful of whatever happens once I got saved. Once I got
Yes,
saved, I was,
that's where
I'm
I'm.
in good.
You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah,
not worried about that. Look, I don't put myself in that situation, so I don't worry about it. But if when it goes,
right,
when it went down. I done been shot. You see what I'm
right,
saying?
right, 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 right,
But
right,
yeah, I mean, it is what it is when it happened, and you got to. It's life.
right,
You know what I
right.
mean? But yeah, they got my dude jammed up in there, man, and these people trying to work with him, man. I'm just reaching my hand out, trying to, raise the awareness of it. You know what I mean? Cause
What year?
this was in '96, I think.
You know what it was like during them times, man.
Yes, man. Ooh, crazy. And we in the
Crazy.
middle of it. We was in the middle of it. But this happened when he was away from the hood. When
Oh,
he was in
okay.
the hood, he was around us. So we ain't worried
Right,
about it. You know what I'm saying? He
right,
was around us, me, everybody that was in the hood.
yeah,
So it was a camaraderie in the neighborhood. You know what I mean?
right, right,
So you know who to go over here. Oh, they on the game over here. Oh, they doing this up here. They having a cookout
right,
over here. They doing. We
right,
just intermingle. End of the day, what you about to do, man? I'm going in. You know what I mean?
right, right, right.
He was down there on Tennessee Avenue, and see he had moved to Valley View or some Valley Oaks, Valley View, one of them over
Right.
there. It's on
Yeah, that
off of
sounds good.
Willow Spring. Off of
Okay,
Willow Spring.
okay.
You see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah. Over
Yeah,
by Lions Den.
yeah. Across the thing, across
Yeah,
the street from Lions. So
right.
that's where he met. I mean, we used to hang out with dude, and dude used to go over his crib. I used to go over there, but I didn't never see him when I was over there. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying? Because it wouldn't have been no nothing. You know what I mean?
yeah.
It was just he wouldn't have been as afraid. You know what I mean?
Right, 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 right.
Uh, I just hate it, man. You know what I mean? I was wanting my dude to get on here because that's his brother. Like he used to rock with Dog too. Rob Dog used to rock with him heavy. You know what I'm saying? Talking to him, used to put put bugs in his ear, get
Right,
his head
right,
in the direction. You know what I'm saying? That's what it like.
right,
I really learned from like me, Dog, Scrap. You know, Chuck DL and them, they was the rah-rah boys out there. But he borrowed from so much from everybody. That's where he learned to be a man because he didn't have a man in the house. He learned from us.
It's like a community, man.
Yeah. We basically raised him, but we raised him as an equal, not as a up like us. But when he got away, when he got away from us, he was able to be manipulated.
The
dude was able to manipulate him away from us. He wouldn't have came around us.
Right.
Man, get Amir off. This my little dude. I got him. He gonna rock with me. I'm put a little money in his pocket. Right. We gonna get together. We gonna get this. We gonna get that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Had him off to the side. We out in the hood. We don't know this going on.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? Because he's a young dude. He's promising. He got talent. He's the best rapper. I'm talking about. You can go on my I'm gonna post. You go on my Robbie Morton. That's Rob Dog. Robbie Morton, he posts his stuff a lot. It's on his page. He got a lot of his rhymes and stuff like that where he, you know what I'm saying, rhyming on there. You hear him, you be like, dude, this is the other level. This is not the little stuff that's out there. This is the other level. Back to
with the flow.
With the chills on the arms and chill bumps type rhymes. You know what I'm saying? So talented, man, and his life taken from him. The system is not right, man.
It's not even the system. It's Knoxville, bro. Knoxville on some different, bro. It's like,
and get this though. Get this. They caught the officer in court lying. Lying. They're supposed to do his whole testimony out, and they did.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? I'm talking about straight up lie, told a untruth right there on the stand. Ain't that perjury? Right. You caught him in the mouth saying his statement's supposed to be stricken. You can't believe nothing he said.
Any faux pas on the prosecutor or the state when they prosecute a verse, it's supposed to be case dismissed.
Not this. I'm saying that person's statement is supposed to be stricken.
Right. From the record.
This is what he said. They asked him, did Amir ask for a lawyer? And the officer said no. During the initial interrogation, before he got talking, they pressed him. You know how they do in them little shows? No mama. He's 60. First of all, he's a minor. You're not supposed to be questioning him. You're supposed to be questioning him. Right? Yeah. His mama supposed to be present. Second of all, you asked him, he asked for a lawyer. You disregarded his request for a lawyer, and then when you got to court, you said that he didn't ask for one. And they caught you lying because of the statement. You know what I mean? They caught you lying. Oh, yeah, he did ask for one. You got to change it right there on the stand. Then,
but he took it to trial, though. He ain't plead guilty or nothing like it.
How could you plead guilty to something you didn't do?
Right. So he took that thing to trial, right?
You got to.
Yeah.
Your life is on the line. Right? So, and then, okay. So, they caught the officer lying. Then this on top of that. When they manipulated how they charged him. He's in jail for felony murder. Who did he murder? He didn't get an accessory charge. Because he wouldn't have got that much time. He wouldn't have got 51 years. The only way they could have gave him was 51 years. So they manipulated this. Yeah. They manipulated the system to make sure they could give him 51 years. They kept the felony murder on him. He did not commit that crime. It don't make sense.
Right. Right.
And like his mom said on the thing, he was wrong for what his part for being there. He was wrong for being there. Yes, he deserves to be punished. Say he murdered somebody. So let's call it what it is.
What about the female? What about the female?
She did 1 year in.
And neither one of them squeezed the trigger. That's bullshit.
And she said it herself. It's the color of my skin. That's why.
Man, you know.
She said it. It's the color of my skin. Ain't no way. And she said, the witch, she witnessed it. She part of the case. She said, the one that got the shooter, he orchestrated everything. He was intimidating Amir. She said that.
Yeah.
Right? Then at first the dude blamed it on Amir, and then he confessed. So you know he pulling the string.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I don't understand how you could do that to a child. They don't see a child. They see you ever get around a big old pit bull and just get nervous and scared to death for no reason. Dog ain't even
I don't like dogs, period. So yeah, I already knew.
Right? Big old burly dog, big like this, right? Big black dog.
Right.
You nervous. You want me to put that dog up, right? Because you scared.
Mm-hmm.
When they see this skin right here, they get nervous.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everything's amplified 10 times. When if a Caucasian brother go to court for Schedule 2 narcotics above 0.5 grams, he gonna do 1129, maybe a year, maybe 2 at the most.
Yeah.
Right?
Depending on the previous. Yeah.
They're giving a black person 8 to 10.
Right. Mandatory.
8 to 10.
Yeah. Right.
Class A, felony.
Mm-hmm.
Your career is almost over. You know what I'm saying? Right. It's crazy, man. I mean, we proven the people that's out here killing right now don't look like us.
Nah, it was just a school shooting. It was a school shooting 2 days ago. Where a dude walked into a building. It was either yesterday or today. Walked into a building, shot into the classroom, shot into the gym. Police put him down. Nobody got hit. You know what I'm saying? But police put him down. Show the face of him. I can't relate. He don't look like me. You know what I'm saying? But I also be posing this question when I used to come to, the jobs and we get to talking, you know what I'm saying? I used to pose this to, our European brothers, you know what I'm saying? Would you feel the same way about the Christian Newsom case if the races were switched? Would it be as heinous? Would it be so tragic and horrendous and, oh my God, breathtaking if it was another race that switched around? Because we numb to how the slaves got done and, your ancestors did my ancestors. We numb to that because we know it's history. We numb to if it happened again, oh, it's racist. We just put a name on it. It's racist. But the way the Christian Newsom situation fell out was the way that they was done. It was put up so tragically because of the race. But if the way it was switched, would have been on WBIR every single day.
Nah.
Would you have put the TV? Would you have put the camera on my daddy, rocking in the courtroom? If that was done to me, you know what I'm saying? Would y'all feel so sympathetic if it was me and my old lady? Would y'all be sympathetic of that, or would y'all just be like, that's how they do?
Yeah, and it's sad, man, that the country is in turmoil right now.
Right.
Real bad out here.
Right.
We ain't got time to be worrying about this black and white and brown and yellow and all that. We ain't got time. we gotta survive. Food is just shortage. We got shortage on food. Food is high. Gas is
Yeah.
ridiculous. Rent is
Right.
high. Interest rates don't went up. And the
Right.
stock market is falling fast. I mean,
I
and
seen that the other day.
we weren't about the color of the skin, man. You know what I'm saying? We treating each other because we look different. Animals look different and can coexist.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just
That's
it
crazy,
don't make sense, man. It don't make
Crazy.
sense.
It gets to a point where what's important, you know, what's important.
Yeah.
Racism ain't a genetic quality; it's a cultural trend. What you pass down from your kid to the next kid is taught, and the trend never get broke. It never get broke. But at the same time, it don't have to be that way. It's not that way when we're in the workplace, but it's that way in your personal life. It's different. It's a different type of racism in the workplace. It's a placism. It's a cultural status. You know, it's a if you didn't grow up the way I grew up, then you don't understand what It's a lot of business ethics that go on when it comes to the job, the company, and stuff like that. But race is like outdated. It's got to be outdated because we've already had a black president. We've rubbed elbows together. We've broke bread together. Why is it still going on? It's because it's getting pushed to be still going on. It's a motivational trend. Separation causes confusion. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're keeping everybody confused, they can't focus on what's important. I posted something like 3 weeks ago. You can get fentanyl, you can get COVID 3-4 times, and you can get you a gun before you can buy baby formula. Baby formula was at an all-time low. So how we gonna feed these kids? But I always got a stockade artillery though. You know.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
You got 1,000 guns, and ain't got no bread. It's crazy.
Ain't got no bread. Ain't got no. Ain't got no bread and rice on the shelf. You know.
Man, it's crazy, man. But man. But look, you got these advocacy people working with them. You got the little thing going. They want to bring awareness. They want to push. Like they talking about taking away. They had a bill that was about the 51 years. They was going for underage offenders.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That was this first time.
First time.
Yeah. It's got to be some kind of leniency. That's not right.
Okay, you did 25 years on your back, okay? But we're going to give you a shot at it. If you mess up now, it's over. Hell, no plan. You could do that. Put him in a situation, let him work his way back to the street. Tell him if he violates the form of violent crime to anybody, you out of here. I guarantee you he won't even, hey, you know what I mean? He won't scratch him off. He won't scratch nobody back. Nah, I can't scratch your back, huh? You might say I hurt you.
It just don't sound right, man. It's just like it's got to be something more to it. Was he a relative or somebody important, the guy that died, or he's just a regular Joe? You know what I'm saying? Or
he was 1996. That's what was wrong.
Because I didn't hear no get coming at back then. You know what I'm saying? I didn't hear nobody getting charges like that back then. Like I'm not going.
It wasn't a Caucasian person. It was always us on up.
Yeah.
We get away with those.
Yeah.
The places y'all can kill each other. You kill one of mine.
Done. Microwave cook.
See what I'm saying? And the family was strong, pushing real strong for it. But my whole thing is he did not pull the trigger. You charging him for murder. He did not murder a soul.
Right.
Murder. He has murdered a person. The definition of murder, I mean, I take this man's life.
Right.
He took no man's life. Giving them if you would have said accessory to murder, be out right now.
Yeah, he'd be out by now. He would have been out by mid 2000. He's been out
Yeah.
probably 2008, 2009. He would did,
Yeah,
this line.
they got his daughter on there, man. They got his daughter. She got his face. When I look at her, I see his face.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They showing her things and stuff. That is ability. He ain't never really got to know that girl.
Yeah.
What's behind that thing?
Yeah.
Behind that
shit. Yeah. Yeah. Telephones and yeah.
Oh, crazy. You know that his granny, 85 years old.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
People, you gotta give them a chance to say, okay, we did wrong. Admit you're wrong.
Right.
Let's get to a place where you know what I mean? He might have it in his heart. Well, I hate the situation on the ball game. He get up on his, he might go try to help that family.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's the type of dude he is. His mind work like it. He's thoughtful like it. Like he'll say, you know what I mean? He'll say to me, be like, damn, I didn't even think of it like this. You know what I mean? His mind is very sharp. He just never got a chance. He might be a millionaire right now. Yeah. How talented he was.
He didn't get a chance to fulfill his destiny. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he didn't get a chance to leave that fate. But, that's sad, man. That's sad because, like you said, I got homeboys, what we call back in the day, put in work. You know what I'm saying? They out.
Yeah.
A couple of them got out, did another crime, and got back out from that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Hey,
sad, man.
To the chat, man. Everybody in here, man. You know what I'm saying? I'm link is in the chat. I'm gonna post it again. Y'all don't see it. Y'all still see it like that. Say what? Hold on one second.
Facebook or YouTube?
Say what?
You said the story behind it is on your YouTube?
No, I did. No, it's on. I've shared it. I've shared it on Facebook.
Okay.
So if you go down my thing, you see 51 years. You got Amir as a kid, and Amir, they got him as a kid. Show his face. He looks like a baby.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? On the picture, there in the courtroom, looking like a baby. They got him as an adult now. And you know what I'm saying? And they say 51. I'm telling you, watch it. It'll bother you, man. I promise you. We're getting some feedback, man. I think you got some feedback. You're getting a noise from your phone or whatever.
Yeah, I got the phone.
All right, there you go. Man.
I had to put the Bluetooth there. Yeah, man. I've seen some stuff where I said I ain't gonna comment on names where kids and innocents were hit. Rest in peace to them, you know what I'm saying? But on the other side, 10, 15, 20, productive, they got businesses, they reflect on, they mentor the other young dudes, like, don't do what I do what I say. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. What I went through wasn't smart back then, the 90s was off the chain, man. 90s to the early 2000s, they was off the chain, man. There's still a lot of cold people don't know who killed this and that one. You know what I'm saying? I got a homeboy that got killed by a police. They never pressed charges.
Yeah, I remember that.
And if that happened today, it'd have been, people coming together, rioting, wanting answers. I had a homeboy named Oscar. I went to middle school with him. He was in high school, and he was in the 9th or 10th, and I was still like in the 8th or 9th. He got killed by a police officer in Wall Street. Never pressed charges on that deal. As far as I know, I might not have the ins and outs on it because there's so much going on there, and I wasn't mature enough to handle the situation. I never heard about those police officers going to jail. Never heard about them pressing charges. what I did here was they planted a gun on them so they could get off. You know, they still do that to this day, pull you over, throw a sack in the car, you know what I'm saying? Or whatever. They try to incriminate themselves to cover up the things that they do, you know. But like I said, there was stuff back then that never got brought to fruition today. You know, we can just talk about it, speculate. But if it happened today with the other race happening, oh, it's all over the world. That's all over the world. Front page news. You know what I'm saying? Uh, last time something happened in Knoxville that my homeboy in New York called me on was when that kid got killed by a police officer in the Almeer. You know what I'm saying? I know they're still going to court for it and stuff like that. That was the last time I can remember a couple of people from different states calling me like, "You want to see? I don't see what you what's going on? What's up? Whoa, whoa, whoa." You know what I'm saying? I was telling them, you don't know the half of the stuff that go on in Knoxville. You know what I'm saying? That was very tragic, but that wasn't the first time I've seen that. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't the first time that happened in East Knoxville, Mondale, uh, Seville, Western Heights. That wasn't the first time that happened to us, but it was the first time that somebody caught it and put it out on Front Street, and then took it to the media, and then the media took it to social media, and then the social media took it to worldwide national news. Next thing you know, it's big time. Stuff that happened to us in the 90s, early 2000s. Nobody talking about this stuff like that because it's really covering up for the people that actually did it. It was just it's what they call new age lynching, new age lynching. The quicker they can get you in there, the better they quota go up. You know what I'm saying? But the more they can erase off face from society, the more they are filling with agendas of eliminating the black man. You know what I'm saying? And that's just another example of he didn't squeeze the trigger, he didn't initiate the plan, but he gets time almost like he held him while he was getting shot. You know what I'm saying? It's not right. But that's Tennessee at its finest. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't believe it. They come to Knoxville from different places like Detroit, Memphis, like, oh, I love it here. It slows down. Yeah, you get pulled over. You know what I'm saying? I see you caught down bad. You know what I'm saying? They gonna slap you with it around here. It's that new age slavery, bro.
Yeah.
They don't too popular. When they find out you have they gonna run your head and all that stuff, and they gonna slap real quick. You know what I'm saying? Hard being a black man is not a productive black man.
It's not like trying to get them to overturn like not guilty.
Yeah.
It's just trying to get it to the point to where we say maybe he was punished. Let's see what he did. You know what I'm saying? He's a different person. If you spend more time in jail than you spend alive, you feel what I'm saying? You gotta be a different person.
So why he been in there? He ain't caught no other charges, man.
I don't know about that. I don't know about what's that going on there. Too much. I don't know if I don't think he has, but I don't like when I'm talking to somebody that's in jail. I like to talk up. I don't like to talk about the problem. Because negativity causes you to react a certain way when later on that day. And the energy. I try to keep the energy up. Yeah. When somebody, I don't like to talk like stuff like that. I like talking. Going with this going on, something like that. We go back to the five. You know what I mean?
Right. You don't want to leave on that note.
Yeah, help you. It'll help you. You know what I mean? It'll help. But yeah, man, I just don't understand why. Man, it's something giving off a crazy. Hold on 1 second, man.
All right, me, man. Let me take this Bluetooth off.
Yeah, it's off now.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yep.
That's
that
it.
Was me on the Bluetooth. My bad.
Yeah. Yeah, man. This is so like everybody's saying, man, you cannot see this. Like, why won't you acknowledge it? You know what I'm saying? Really. What would it take for you to acknowledge that you made a mistake right here in somebody's life?
Right.
You know what I mean? It's painful, man, because he grew up with me. You know what I'm
But
saying?
look at the court system. Look at Bumgardner, bro. You remember the Bumgardner? Think about how many people he convicted, and he was out here doing dirt. Did they
Yeah.
overturn all those convictions? They ain't overturning them convictions. They just told him he gonna have to chill, being up on the judges. You know what I mean? That dude was doing dirt. So
He
imagine
was
that's
doing.
one example. That's one example of him. That's one example of a high official doing dirt. That's not to mention the ones that didn't get caught. Underhand rubbing elbows, uh, threatening wives and all that type of stuff. Man, come on, bro. You know what I'm saying? The system in Knoxville is messed up, but at the same time, we just gotta keep our head down and keep pushing, trying to raise the next generation. You know what I'm saying? That's a sad
But
example though.
yeah,
Extremely sad.
for everybody that's on YouTube, man. I mean on Facebook. You come on YouTube, get on the panel, leave a comment or whatever. You get live, promote whatever you want to promote. Come through whenever you want to. While I'm on here, I ain't gonna be on here too much longer. But
Can other people be on while I'm on here?
yeah.
Okay, I thought I didn't want to make it like I'm blocking somebody. You know what I'm saying? Because I know
Oh,
somebody else got the truth.
I can have about 5 or 6 people on here at one time.
Okay. Because I
You
know
know?
somebody got the truth they want to speak. I was just making sure I wasn't blocking them. You know what
Now
I'm
a lot of people scared of the camera, man.
saying?
A lot of people, when we came up, people didn't like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah. Because camera was incriminating. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I had to grow. It had to grow on me, man. I had to.
Yeah.
I'm like, motherfuckers might see this. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But my life is in a different place now.
Right. I'm comfortable in my skin. I'm comfortable.
Life is good.
You know what I'm
But
saying?
yeah, man, my dude Amir, man, he's 16, man. That's what's killing me. He wasn't even able to do nothing. He couldn't work a real job. Couldn't get a real job. He could work part-time at McDonald's.
Yeah,
But
because we was kids. Yeah, you couldn't work until you was 18.
he couldn't work. He couldn't do nothing. He never had the opportunity. He could have been a great. He could have been. I'm telling you, listen, the way he was rapping in '96 and the way he rapping now, listen. I'm not because it's my homeboy. I'm not
Yeah.
biased. I am pure hip hop in my soul. He could have been bigger than a lot of your big rappers, man. Like Jay-Z, all them.
That's saying a lot, bro. That's saying a lot.
Listen, I'm saying I'm the number one Jay-Z fan in the world.
Right.
I'm not I'm 100. I'm telling you, this dude is that level.
Yeah.
Photogenic memory. Like once he got it in his head, he can spit it how he wants to. I mean, got the delivery, got everything, dude. I'm talking about the whole package. He can sing so sharp, dude. I'm gonna tag you in one of the videos, man. That you check.
Dig it.
Come out. I did 2 3 with Amir. Just came home, man. Oh man, thank you for coming out. Let me put that up. I'm telling you, Richard Thatcher. I'm not playing, dude. Nice like
welcome
that.
home, brother.
I'm talking about back when Hot Boy. Yeah, welcome home, man, Rick. I'm talking about all these rapping. They can't hold it short, man. They can't do nothing. Dude, real like that, man. Got topic, got content, all that. You got delivery, the whole. We nowhere. And he the one. He said, bro. He said, cuz look, your voice is crazy. I was like, what you talking about, man? He heard me talk stuff. He was like, dude, if I had your voice, man, I'd kill it. So he get locked up and it go on, and I remember he rap and all that. I said, man, Amir was nice, right? Back in like 2000. Let me try it. Boom. And like he said, somebody heard me and was like, dude, man, who? You know, man? Yeah, dude, he the one told me I could, you know what I mean, how to do something. You know what I mean?
Right.
We never had a chance. They cut him off at the knee. He didn't have a chance to develop into what his potential. You know what I'm saying? That's what's hurting me so bad. Wow.
That's what hurt a lot of our community. That's what hurt a lot of young men, man. They one mistake, one trip, one fall as a youth, because you know, as a youth you feel immortal. You feel like it ain't no wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because especially if you ain't got no guidance, you just living day by day, hour by hour. You know what I'm saying? But one mistake shouldn't dictate. It shouldn't determine the rest of your life. You know what I'm saying? Because time go quick. You know what I'm saying? Time goes quick. You know what I mean?
Yeah. If anybody want to hop on, the link is in the chat. You can get on, say your piece, man. Just hit that link. Get on here.
You got any albums about to drop, bro?
Not no album. I got
any
a single. I got it,
Okay. You got another mixtape or anything like that?
Nah, I'm singing. I'm gonna sing a little while. I'm gonna hit him with a few singles. I got like 3 of them. I'm gonna hit him with singles through the video, single through the video.
You said D was who your DJ? DJ DD or DJ D?
Yeah, DJ D. Yeah.
I about to say, I know both of them.
Yeah, that's the homegirl.
Yeah, that's my homegirl, man. Her and her uncle Guy, Gee. You know what I'm saying? Big Gee.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm saying those my people.
Yeah, her cousin Jay Roberts, Big J.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? And she got them 1s and 2s, bro. You know what I'm saying? I thought you was talking about DJ D from the Heights. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. When you said man, DJ, I was like,
my dude, man. I'm gonna do, like I said, I'm gonna do a 2 to this, man. I'm gonna do a part 2. They're gonna be on here. Yeah.
Real talk. Okay.
When I again on the next one, I'm gonna try to really promote it. I did this one out of emotion. You know what I'm saying? Because bothering me, I said, man.
Yeah. Because it was weighing on you. Yeah.
Yeah, it was weighing. So that's why I did this. Is more spurred. You know what I mean? And everybody comes late.
Right.
You see them come through when they rewatch it. But, yeah, man. Part 2, I'm gonna have Amir on here. I'm gonna make sure Dog on here. I'm gonna Rob Dog watching. You
Rob
gonna be on this next. Yeah, you gonna be on this channel.
Right.
I'm gonna not let me know. I'm not gonna let you bring up the phone till you get on this channel, Rob. I'm telling you. You know what that means. Bass.
I definitely want to see that part 2. Not just because of listen to the flow and listen to it, but I want to hear his story. You know what I'm saying? Coming from he was like, this happened, that happened. You know what I mean? I want it to be driven because I'm already curious.
Go check the documentary out, and you're gonna get the gist of it. But it's deep in that.
Right.
You know what I mean? It's deep in that because that dude could have never came and in the Amir if he was out there with us.
Right.
Especially around me. I don't listen.
So was the white? I don't want to call him. Was the other dude like? Was he with it? Well, I mean, was he in the streets or he was just a
weirdo? He's one of them weirdos.
Okay.
Once a weirdo. You know what I'm saying? One of them get high, do weird shit, and just one of them weirdos, man.
Right.
I mean, you shoot somebody and then you rob. This is TV shit going on. You feel like you got to get out of town, so then you gonna go get dude, and y'all gonna go rob the the stove, and then you gonna get out of town and leave him here.
Yep. Take the
girl
charge for him. Yeah.
Take the girl with you, lead the charge for him. That's what the
Yeah.
dude was doing. That's what he was doing.
Yeah.
He did
back in the day.
Bullshit to get out. Gonna take girl with him. He was take girl with him probably, and had Amir weren't with him, so he would have somebody with him. Boom, get out of here. Blame the shit on this motherfucker.
Right.
Blame it
right.
on, and then you make it away with the girl.
Yeah. Stupid ass plan. Stupid plan.
I mean,
Terrible plan.
Weirdo.
Yeah.
Mindset. That dude, man, I'm telling you, man.
Terrible plan.
Would never. I hope he wouldn't step foot in Lonsdale, but he from. I mean, he go down there on Tennessee Ave, and you know what they used to call white
around the corner. Yeah.
It's
over by Amir still.
Go down there.
Yeah. Over behind Amir still. Yeah.
That's where that little.
Yeah.
And he was so early on Valley View, so it would have never happened in the hood. Though.
You talking about right behind the Heights? Right behind the Heights, that area. Yeah.
Yeah. That's where he do it in that area. That's where he be in that area. That he wouldn't come up to the hood, Texas Ave, all that stuff. Never.
Yeah. Because I didn't come up there. You know what I'm saying? I didn't come up there. And I have family over there. You feel me?
Yeah, man. It make me so mad because I used to be with this dude every day. I'm talking about I used to spend the night at the crib. His mom used to buy his food. You know what I'm saying? We sit up there and eat the food. You want some of this? You want some of this? Boom.
Right. Bust the game all day. Stay on the porch all summer. You know what I mean? Chill.
His little brother, I was more close to his little brother, really, than I was to Amir. I took in, I was your other brother. You know what I'm saying? I used to rock with him until he got grown. When he got grown, he spread his wings and he went his way. But as a young dude, hooping and all, I used to hoop with him, play the game with him for 2 nights in a row over his house on Coach K and live, beating each other ass.
Right.
You see what I'm saying?
Coach K used to be that blow. Yeah. With the old Bannon brothers. Yeah, I used to be that blow.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, the street element was all around us. But his mom tried to shelter his little brother. But, you know, once you get a certain age, you get hair on your face and you start feeling apart, you go your way. That I don't even want to speak on that. That's a whole nother situation. But, you know.
So this is what I used to go through with my boys. You know what I'm saying? I had like 2 or 3 homeboys that, you know, committed a little crime. You know what I'm saying? They did a dub and now they out. One of my homeboys still in there. They slapped him with habitual. Yeah, I don't think he getting out because, you know, he done escaped from Maloneyville. He done beat up a police officer, but that's another story. But what part of you, when you know you conscious and you know the difference between right and wrong, not even the difference between right and wrong, but when you know when the situation looking fuzzy, you bring your homeboy out of it. But if you was with him, you could have saved him. What part of you does that weigh on you every day, or you think about that sometimes? Like, if I was with him, that would have never happened. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If I was with him, never.
Yeah, because I had a homeboy.
Him? Guess what I said? Yeah. We ain't fucking with him, man. Come on. Let's go do it, man. Fuck that.
Right. I had a homeboy. He did something. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna speak specifics on it, but he did something. And I was working summertime with Miss Doohickey down at A Homes. You know, I was working the rec league. You know, used to, as a teenager, you could work the summer at the rec league. And he did something. Everybody kept calling me because they know that was my day one, my ace. That was my twin. You know what I'm saying? Kept calling me at the job, at the rec center. And your boy up here, whoop-de-won, he killing folk. You know, I got up there and I was like, heard the ins and outs of it. And he was surrounded by people that didn't care about it. You know what I'm saying? That was rooting them on to do dumbness. And I knew if I was there, it would have been none of that. You know what I'm saying?
Because I really rock with you. I don't want to see nothing bad happen to you.
Right, because you care about them. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You want to see them another day, the next year, the next month. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it just come down.
Your homie say, man, you gonna let him talk to you like that and all that? That ain't your homie.
Yeah.
You gonna be
Yeah.
like, you ain't gonna do nothing to him. That's what
Yeah.
my homie gonna say.
Nah, we ain't doing that today. We ain't doing that today. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
But like you
that's
said, when you're young, you get put in a certain position. You know what I'm saying? Because I'd have been, and I keep talking. I done been in positions where I'm in the car like Trey. You know what I'm saying? And you like, I ain't feeling
dope.
this. So something don't feel right. Dope.
Dope.
Let me out. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And maybe that saved my life. Maybe that saved my life because you love your clique so hard, but then you know the situation ain't for you. That's not who you are. You know what I'm saying?
This is what I'm saying. Your clique ain't gonna do that time for you.
Nah,
You gotta
because
do
they're
that
gonna
time behind that wall by yourself.
and that's yeah. And then they eventually probably gonna split y'all up.
Your girl can be on the phone. Your mama can be on the phone. You can get letters, but you got to do that time by yourself.
Yeah, and that's sad, man.
He done been in doing years on
Yeah,
years. He done learned about life from a sale. When we
yeah.
was out there in the street, wasn't life. That wasn't life. He
Nah,
was passing time. He
right,
learned about life in prison, man.
right,
The stuff
right,
that the programs, he done completed the programs, the school, the programs, all through the years. Oh, well, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this, we're gonna do this. And you learning, why is he teaching me this stuff if you don't never plan to let me out? You want me to die with this information?
right.
Give me a chance
And
to apply this.
good behavior. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? All that type of stuff. Yeah, good
Give me
behavior time.
give me a chance to apply these programs and all this stuff in my life to and become a productive member of society. You
Right,
say no, you did something when you were 16 years old and you shouldn't have did it. You should have known better. But I was 16 and I didn't do what you said I did. I did not murder. Because that's what the case says. You said I murdered somebody. Felony murder is what I'm charged with. But I didn't do that.
I didn't yank no, ain't yank no trigger or nothing like it.
You would have hit him with the accessory to murder and gave him 23 years. It would have been drastic, but he could have seen the light at the end of the tunnel.
Right. He been out by now.
Yeah. He could have learned what he learned and came out and became a member of society. This one
Right.
dude, y'all need to check him out. He's 10 Toes Down. He be on YouTube. And he did 21 years
Mm-hmm.
for murder. Right?
Mm-hmm.
He had a 15 to life. And he had a 15 to life, and they kept putting him off for 6 years.
Right.
After, right? End up doing 21 years. They let him out. He is advocate. He takes people to jail to visit their family.
Mm-hmm.
Parties. He 100% positive. He got a YouTube channel where he's telling stay out there, white man prison. He totally against what he was with before he got locked up.
Right. Right.
And why it can't happen for him, man? Why it can't happen?
Right. Right.
Because
because of the victim. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because of the victim. You know.
If he was in New York, he'd have been out 10, 15.
Yep.
Because he didn't pull no trip.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Right. Right.
It's crazy, man.
But yeah,
go ahead.
next time you bring that second part up, man, make sure you tag me on me so I can remind. Cause I definitely want to hear that young man's story. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, we talked about it yesterday. We talked about it.
Yeah, I definitely.
He wanted me to. He got his advocate people. Look, this what happened. I posted the alert for this. I posted the post for this.
Yeah.
And one of his representatives called him in jail.
Mm-hmm.
And said, somebody going to panel on you, on your case. And he was like, who is it? He was like, J.O. He was like, oh yeah, that's the homie, man. Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Then he called me through Rob. Well, he called Shaman through Rob Dog and them because he couldn't. I work.
Right.
And then mine gave them my number,
Right.
and he called me. You know what I'm saying? But he called me, and then he was like, "Yeah, man, we could do it like this. We could do like he thinking 10 times ahead of me. He way
Yeah.
ahead. Look, I got
The
my tree.
girls,
Just gonna
the
put this.
girls moving.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he's doing this and do that. And I'm like, man, whatever you want to do.
Mm-hmm.
If you can use my platform, whatever you want to do, we can do it. You know what I'm saying? He was
Right.
like, yeah, you call and you have him say, collect call from me.
Right.
And have me sitting on there and making ask the questions and I answer the questions and all that. You know what I'm saying? Just like
Yeah.
this.
Yeah.
That's what we're gonna do next time. I'm gonna hit him up. We're gonna do that on the next
Okay. Well,
one. You
brother,
know,
I'm gonna get off of here, man. But
appreciate
free that brother. Brother, what you say his name is?
it.
Namir.
Amir Nance, man.
Free Amir and Nancy, man.
Hey,
You know what I'm saying?
go, go
And free
check,
everybody else.
the documentary out. Like
I'm definitely am. I am.
and check it out. And that channel be doing pretty good stuff. I forgot the name of the channel. But if you put 51 years behind bars in,
Right.
in YouTube,
Yeah.
it's gonna pop up top of the thing. They done
Okay.
so it pop up real good.
Okay. I'm about to check it out right now.
Go check that out. It ain't that long either. It's nice.
Yeah. Just get to the point so I can get information on it.
Yeah,
If
and
you know
then
what
we
I mean.
can speak on it. You know what I mean? It'd be more elaborate or whatever. But man, I
Okay.
appreciate you coming out, man. Anytime you want,
Always, bro.
it's always open. If you got an
Always,
idea
bro.
to talk about, you tell me. I open the line when we get on. We do your thing. Shit.
You already know, man. You know, I think deep. You know, I
Yeah,
think deep, bro. You know,
that's
we used to
why
chop it up at work, and then the whole machine shut down. Be like, oh shit. You know what I'm saying? We be standing there talking an hour about bullshit. But at the same time, like I said, your drive, I see it. I'm always gonna support you. I'm always gonna tag other people to look at it.
yeah,
My brother looked at our panel one time and it motivated him. He's starting a little podcast, so you know, you definitely motivating the next generation, bro. They inspired by you. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah. I appreciate that, man. Yeah, that's good. That's just anytime you ready, man. You want to jump on here? I don't care what I'm doing. We do it, man. Cause you
Dig.
ride for real. I appreciate it.
Hey, take care, brother. Look.
All right, love. Yeah, man. That's my show for today. Y'all stay tuned. Hit the like, subscribe, turn on your notification. Look out for part 2 of this right here. We're gonna have Amir Nance on here on the telephone. So y'all stay tuned, man. I appreciate y'all for stopping through. Get your ass out the street.